Why are you asking that?
Ooh, bacon.
Greetings, Tasty Morsels. First BLT here. Welcome back to the channel. A lot of new Tasty Morsels have been joining, so the channel is getting even more tastier, which is fantastic. And welcome to all of you guys who are new. I really appreciate the support. A lot of you guys have been saying such amazing things in the comments, and I don't know, it's just making this experience even better than it already was. So I really appreciate it. Today we're going to be getting into episode 5 of the first season of The Last of Us. Show has been just blowing me away so far, bringing all sorts of feels. It's funny, it's exciting, and of course, as we all know, it is very heartbreaking as well. Last episode we had Joel and Ellie basically dealing with the human element of the problems of the post-apocalypse, and Ellie had attempted to protect Joel or to defend him from someone who's attacking him, and used that gun that we saw her pick up at Bill and Frank's place, and unfortunately it was not a clean kill. She ended up basically paralyzing the guy, and Joel had to finish it for her, and it was just tragic all around. You know, I didn't even notice until I was editing what the guy was screaming. I didn't realize he was screaming "Mom" over and over again, which just made it even more, heartbreaking that the whole situation had to happen. You know, at the end of the day, one of the things I really, really enjoy about this show is that it's making it clear that these are all just people. They're not mustache twirling stereotypical villains sitting in some volcanic lair plotting the demise of their fellow humans. They're just people trying to survive, doing what they think makes sense in the moment, trying to protect themselves and the people close to them, and it leads them into conflicts that probably honestly don't really need to happen, but everyone's just so afraid and so desperate that these conflicts basically become inevitable. And I always appreciate writers who understand that that's pretty much how people really are. Most people don't. I would say the overwhelming majority of people do not ever wake up and say to themselves, I'm going to go out and just be an evil person for no real good reason. People just are trying to survive in our world, and in this world, that's just the way it is. But this episode is fittingly entitled Endure and Survive, and I assume it's going to pick up with how we ended in the previous episode with these new people who woke Joel and Ellie up at gunpoint after they took refuge in a mid-rise, it seems, or maybe even a high-rise. They said 45 floors. I don't know if that technically makes it a high-rise yet.
Nobody cares.
But I'm assuming that those folks are Henry and Sam. And I guess we're going to get their backstory, what brought them into conflict with Kathleen and the other people from the, Kansas City, QZ. And, just what all the situation is about. Like, I guess probably if they're good guys, Joel and Ellie will end up, well, I don't know why I say good guys. if they're not just like really messed up, I'm guessing Joel and Ellie will kind of end up sort of in a uneasy partnership with them, which of course will bring them into even further conflict with Kathleen and the Kansas City folks, because Kathleen seems to have a really serious vendetta against Henry, because she believes that he ratted out her brother to Fedra and ended up getting him killed. Then there's this weird sinkhole type situation happening inside of a warehouse or something that I'm guessing is, I don't know, does the fungus in The Last of Us develop a grave mind? Because that's what it's giving me vibes of. It's making me think of like the grave mind from Halo. Like the whole thing's just gonna open up and some massive thing's gonna pop out that's sort of like got a weird hive mind consciousness or something. I don't know if that's a thing in this universe or not. But anyway, without further ado, with slightly more ado, I spent the past 2 days, I'm not even kidding, basically being up almost the entire time, working on dozens of different versions of edits to see if I could find a way to improve the picture quality without getting blocked. I think I found something. We'll see if it works. I'm going to attempt to use it on this reaction when it's uploaded. If it looks different than it looked for number 4, then yay, I was able to get it to work. If it looks the same, then, the content ID gods decided to smack me down, and I'm just going to have to keep going with what I've been going with. I apologize. I know that for some of you, the blur effect and everything can be very distracting or even irritating to your eyes, but we reactors, we do what we do to the images and everything so that the videos will actually be able to be posted. We don't do it just for our own artistic sentiment or anything. We're trying to find a balance that will allow you guys to see what we're reacting to, but at the same time satisfy these the studio's needs to know that we're not basically just pirating their stuff and showing it to people outside of their distribution, which they own these things, they have the right to protect them. So it's always a balancing act like that. But anyway, now without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this episode.
Find who did this and kill them all. Go.
So is Sam like autistic or something? Because this obsession with living out the lives of superheroes, so I guess cold opens are definitely gone, seems more than just like your standard child's fascination with superheroes. Unless, I don't know, they are on a run, so maybe Henry's sort of feeding into it as a sort of a way to keep him from really understanding what's going on. I don't know. But I'm curious to find out why he's embodying the superhero thing so thoroughly. Freedom, huh? I've observed this before when talking about stuff in other series, but there's no such thing really. It's like you'll always need a government, which means you will always have some. Jesus Christ, people. So this is what freedom looks like to you, huh? So which one of them is deaf, or are they both deaf? I'm going to assume it's the kid because the adult looked like he had, I don't know, really good situational awareness.
Did it feel good? Betraying your neighbors to Fedra?
I really wish we could see more of what happened before.
How does it make you feel now?
They took over, just to know how much of this was just how they
Fedra.
felt.
Lucky for you.
And how much of it was real.
No one here has to die. We could put you on trial. You're all guilty, so that's how that'll go. And you'll do some time, easy. But first...
His face didn't seem to agree with what she was saying.
Edelstein was a collaborator?
He had a place to hole up in the open city, in case things went bad.
But things have gone great. Haven't you heard? Kansas City is free.
It really doesn't look very free to me.
I swear, I've told you everything I know.
And now she's going to have you guys killed anyway.
Of course you have. You're a rat.
Are we really putting them on trial?
No, we are not really putting them on trial. When you're done, burn the bodies. It's faster.
Do you guys really not see that you're no better than what you overthrew? I mean, fuck worse, because, I imagine Fedra at least had some sort of process for for determining guilt and innocence and sentencing and all that. This must be Edelstein. Oh, so Edelstein was the doctor. Okay.
Nothing gets past you, Einstein.
Is he scared?
Yeah. Well, he saw a lot. Nothing I can do about that now.
He's scared because you're scared.
Yeah. Kids get pretty much all of how they're going to respond to a situation from the authority figures around them. That's why when a kid falls down or hurts themselves, the very first thing they do is look at you. It's like if you react like it's really bad, then all of a sudden they'll freak out. If you don't, then they'll be fine. Yeah. See the fear on you again, the uncertainty. So I'm assuming day 11 or maybe day 12 is when Joel and Ellie arrived on scene. Wait, no, it's probably day 9 or 10 then, right? Either the previous day or the day before that. And all that activity was them looking for Joel and Ellie, probably. But wait, no, that can't be right, because we saw that her right-hand guy, that he found their little hiding spot on the same day that they were looking for Joel and Ellie. So it's kind of hard for me to piece together the timeline here at the moment.
Is that going to be important for later?
So all we know is, okay, so the doctor was he was just imprisoned already at this point. Because when he went back looking for food, since she knew from the other people that he was a collaborator too, that she took him into custody to try to get him to tell him where Henry and Sam were. So yeah, Joel and Ellie aren't in the city yet. Probably the next day or the day after that. Hey, is that paint approved for skin? You survived the fungal apocalypse only to get toxic poisoning from from house paint. You are now a Ninja Turtle. Now, which one was orange? Michelangelo? Ah, well, there we go. So there's the Joel and Ellie situation. But this is handy. Nice distraction. It's always cool seeing a scene from a completely different angle. And I didn't even think about this. So their crash happened, and the whole shootout happened right across from where they were hiding, which makes it look even more like Joel and Ellie were working with Henry and Sam. But little kids and their fascination with guns. That's why I would never put a gun in the hand of a kid. Even if they've been trained, there's half the time they're still going to be like, ooh. Trying to allow half the time a bunch of adults to act that way if you give them a handgun.
Eyes on me. I don't know what the next step is with something like this, but if I lower my gun, we didn't hurt you, so you don't hurt us. Right?
That's right.
Yeah.
It's a weird fucking tone, man.
That's just the way he sounds. He has an asshole voice. Joe, tell him he's okay.
Yes, an asshole.
Everything's great.
Dude.
Where'd you get these?
From Bill. He's dead.
We didn't kill him. This is an important clarification after a statement like that.
I'm Ellie.
Is that a nice name or just nice to meet you?
You always heard Casey Fedra was
Monsters, savages,
Oh, okay.
raped and tortured and murdered people for 20 years. Hey, you know what happens when you do that to people? The moment they get a chance, they do it right back to you. Now I know where to go, but I don't know how to make it through alive.
You seem capable enough, you're armed.
You're wrong. Pointing an unloaded gun at you is the closest I've ever come to being violent. So that's the deal. I show the way, you clear the way.
Seems fair. Me. It's about them, not about you guys.
I haven't heard that in a long time. They got people posted all around the inside perimeter. If we get close, we get caught, no question. So how do we get across?
You know, under, I assume. Hey, I didn't even realize what he had there. Oh, I used to love those things.
So what do you need me for?
Infected?
You notice anything strange about this city?
No infected?
Oh, there's infected, just not on the surface.
So you want us going into a tunnel?
Everyone thinks that it's full of infected, including Kathleen, which means that we're not going to be running into any of her people. What I know is, it's empty. Maybe there's one or two, but you handle it.
What if there's more?
Or one of those blind ones that sees like a bat?
Wait, you ran into a clicker.
2 of them.
And you're still alive. You're the right people.
Okay, this has to have been a game level, right? This is a game level, right, guys?
They're going to help us escape.
His little, yeah. I love non-verbal emoting the best. It's like it's the trickiest form of acting to really nail. And that little kid's really good at it. So I'm glad we got a little bit of background on the Kansas City Fedra so that we can know that they were
Get your gun out.
fucked up enough to warrant being overthrown. But it seems to me like, what he said was right. When people are treated that way for a long time, they basically become what was oppressing them. A lot of subtle stuff going on too. Like, we can see what kind of person Ellie is by how she immediately took Sam under her wing. Like, she's even holding on to him protectively while they go through it. It's like her first instinct is to protect him. So I guess fundamentally she's a good person. And she keeps checking on him. See, details like that always makes me wonder how much of that was the director, how much of it was the actor.
Whoa.
And someone like you was down here. This kind of implies that other people have been living here, though.
No.
Yeah, you can't just go. Wow, some people have been living here for a while. They had set up an entire little preschool and everything, it seems.
People went underground after Outbreak Day, built settlements.
What happened to them?
Maybe they didn't follow the rules and they all got infected.
Yep, someone was careless. Oh no. Is this setting us up? Because this feels like we're being set up.
What? We would never.
No way. I love these.
They're really focusing on this little relationship that's developing between her and Sam. That's got me worried. They're not putting as much emphasis on Henry. You know what I mean?
Of the unit.
They want us to care about this.
Endure. And survive.
Title drop. My writer senses are tingling and it's got me nervous.
Survive. Fuck
I'm already starting to tear up and nothing's even happened.
Yes! Come on! Yeah! Come on, what's the back? Yeah! Okay.
See what I mean about the non-verbal emoting? The freaking body language is saying so much.
I shouldn't have said what I said. I don't know your situation. And I'm not saying they should let it go, but all things considered, seems kind of cruel to send a whole army after you for that.
He got sick. Leukemia.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Hey man,
Anyway,
so he's gonna die
there's one
anyway,
drug that
then, isn't
worked. And it belonged to Fedra. And if I wanted some, I was gonna take something big. So I gave them something big.
So he was the actual leader of the
The
resistance.
leader of the resistance movement in Kansas City.
Kathleen's brother.
Kathleen's brother.
So they're following Kathleen more out of respect for her brother
Still think
than
they should take it easy on me?
anything else.
Or am I the bad guy? But you get it, though. You might not be her father, but you were someone's.
Who told you I was here?
Your mom.
Why are you talking to my mom?
We didn't know where you were.
You guys have a thing?
I was really scared of thunder. So when there was a storm, Michael told me that this wasn't a room at all. That this was actually a big wooden box that nothing could get inside of. And it didn't matter if there was lightning or tornadoes. He said as long as we were together in our perfect box, we would be safe.
It's a good actress.
the last time I saw him alive, in jail, he told me to forgive. Where is the justice in that? What is the point of that?
I'm not going to pretend I don't understand her. Like, I completely
Brother was
understand.
a great man. We all loved him. But he didn't change anything. You did.
So they actually are genuinely following her. It's not just because of her brother. What they really wanted was someone who could give voice to their rage. And she did that. I see more of this cracked ground. It's got me wondering if this is related to the bombings that they did after the outbreak, or if these are related to whatever was going on inside of the warehouse.
No one is here. No one's gonna be here because my plan worked.
Dude, you need to keep your voice down.
Make this right, go down the street, and bank me behind the last house. And we're out.
You know, you can't be the only person to know about this, though.
Where are you gonna go?
Don't know yet.
Well, we're going to Wyoming. Yeah, it's a huge state. It can fit 2 more people.
OPSEC. OPSEC. Loose lips sink ships.
This is how it goes. He's like, no, Ellie, never, ever, ever happening. And then I'm like, I'm gonna ask you 1,000,000 more times. And he's like, whoa.
Exactly. Think you guys have another bill, except not nearly as well prepared.
Go. What are you doing? Get the fuck out of here. Oh, shit.
You guys are a problem, man.
What do we do?
You're gonna have to find a way around that doesn't take you into his line of sight, but I don't know if there is such a way.
Stay here.
You gonna try to negotiate?
But if you go out there, he's gonna kill you.
It's dark and he has shit aim. Nobody's gonna kill
Then
me.
he's gonna kill us.
Not if you don't move.
Do you trust me?
All this gunfire is gonna draw Kathleen's people, though, eventually. I don't even understand why this idiot in the house decided to start shooting in the first place. I mean, all you did was reveal your position. I mean, no one would ever have even known someone was in that house, you know?
Put the gun down. Slide it over to me. And then stay up here for another hour. That's all you have to do. Please don't do it. Please.
Really sweet how he's trying to... Why, dude? Why did you do it? He was even down to his last round.
Are you sure about that?
Anthony, hold them where they are. We're almost there.
Fuck. Shit. Guys, run! Run! Just run! Jesus Christ. Man, dude, that gun's got issues. Is that his rifle or the one he took off the old man? I imagine it must be his rifle. Because it jammed when he was fighting the other guys, too. Who just fell down? Oh, it was Ellie. Ellie, get up and go! Come on, you don't have time for this. Come on, get back up, get back up. Ellie, oh shit. Come on. Guys, keep going.
Did you ever stop to think that maybe he was supposed to die?
He's just a fucking kid.
Well, kids die, Henry. This is what happens when you fuck with fate.
8? The fuck? She's crazy.
It's time, Henry. Enough.
Coming in here with all this eye for an eye bullshit and all this fate bullshit. No, she's just gonna straight up murder you. Unless she has more horrible things planned for you.
It ends the way it ends.
Well, that's not good. Take her out, dude. Take her out. This woman's insane. The other people at least probably would be better. This guy would be a far better leader than her. I do not like the sound of that. Well, hey, fate, I guess, right? Oh, you guys are fucked. Grab them and go. Go, go, go. No, just go, guys, go. Oh, well, position's been overrun at this point.
Let him down!
Did you guys really need to be given that order? I like how I did a little slow-mo. Oh, I remember this shot from the trailer. What the hell is that? Oh man, I love the weight of its movements here, like thunk, thunk. Holy shit. Fucking Hulk smash.
Find cover. Don't look back. Run!
Yeah, I think maybe they did have a thing. Oh shit. So that thing doesn't care about spreading the infection. Oh, that's really cool. Kudos to whoever is performing the physical work there. This was a level, right guys? This feels like it would make an amazing game level. Nice. No. He's a damn good shot. Man, you really are Captain Ahab, aren't you, lady? Oh, shit. Go, come on. Yeah, you guys don't have time for this. I have a feeling they're kind of going to regret that they don't have Fedra at this point, even though the guys were psychopathic assholes. So did either of you guys get bit? The very first thing to do in a zombie world type situation, if you guys have contact, is to check to make sure that everybody was unbit. Have everybody fucking strip.
What's that comic book say? Endure and survive?
Endure and survive. That's just redundant.
Yes, it's not great. Look, I don't know exactly how I'm getting to Wyoming. I'm probably walking. But, you know, if you want to.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just fair warning, if you end up with me in a zombie apocalypse, I am going to make you fucking strip to show me that you have not been bit. So just be prepared for that. Noticing he doesn't seem to be moving his left arm anymore. And I thought I saw a hole in the jacket. And I moved a little there. What's about to happen? Something's wrong.
Do I not look scared?
Oh man, if they ever do a Michael Jackson biopic, he should play young Michael Jackson. It just hit me how much he looks like young Michael.
I'm scared all the time.
Perfectly normal to be afraid in these situations.
Scorpions.
I know that fear.
Is it still you inside?
Why are you asking that? Oh no. Come on, man. He's not like you. He's not like you, Ellie.
His medicine.
Ellie, it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. Oh, for fuck's sakes. She doesn't want to tell Joel, of course, because
I promise.
Joel is just gonna go straight to killing them. But Ellie, it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. You can't just smear your blood on people and have them be okay. Just don't make her be the one to do it. That's all. Just don't make her be the one to do it.
Hey.
No, Ellie, there's no such... It doesn't work that way. Figured if anyone was going to do it, it would be him. It's his responsibility.
Henry, give me the gun. What did I do? What did I do?
You did what you had to do.
Give me the gun. Give me the gun.
He's going to kill himself.
Give me the gun.
Jesus fucking Christ, man. Oh, fuck. What is this show?
Which way's west?
It's the kind of thing that makes you hard. You see how she's starting to get hardened. I think the thing that bothers me the most, that usually is what really gets me emotional in stories, is the concept of unfairness. You know? Just how incredibly cruel life can be. To find connections in life and just to get severed like that, That poor kid. And he was just so worried that he would become something evil because of what happened to him. And Ellie, I don't know how much of that was just the child in her, really believing that she could give magic blood basically and cure him. And how much of that was just almost like a willing delusion, like she knew it wouldn't work, but just needed to feel like maybe there was a chance. And then, having younger siblings and everything, having Henry have to kill his own brother, his own little brother who had sacrificed so much to look after. Like, the whole situation he was in was because he loved him so much. He wanted to try to keep him alive at any cost, and then he had to be the one to actually kill him. I can't imagine that. And we see how it's like what changes good people into people who don't give a damn anymore is giving a little bit of themselves away each time they experience loss on this level. And you can see how Ellie just gave something away, even sort of physically embodied by the forget what those things were called. I want to call it an Etch-a-Sketch, but it's not an Etch-a-Sketch. But those things, leaving it at Sam's grave and saying, "I'm sorry." It's like she's literally giving away a little piece of herself, and she's notably a little harder and a little more matter of fact, It's like she was basically telling Joel not to linger. Like, we need to go. And that's what I worry the most about for her character, is just that she'll become less and less human, or it's not really the right way to say it, less and less able to feel as this story goes on. And it's ironic because it seems like she's reversing what happened to Joel. Like, he's starting to thaw as she's freezing, But anyway, we can talk about it in the comments. If you liked the reaction, like and subscribe. Consider supporting the channel on Patreon. And we can all lean on each other and give each other hugs and cry together over this. Anyway, guys, as always, stay safe, be well. And I will see you for the next one. Hopefully it'll be not quite as heartbreaking. Anyway, bye-bye. Don't get bit.
Did it feel good? Betraying your neighbors to Fedra? Watching us get thrown in prison? Watching us hang so that you could get medicine, alcohol, fucking apples? Kill them.